I'm bored. So let's get Game Pass to give us another game to play. Blue Force. Let's get the testosterone flowing. If you've seen any other one of these videos, you know what's coming. I got no idea what this game is. I've never played it, and it started out well with not being able to select anything, and then not being able to join the campaign. I pressed X so many times and nothing happened. I'm hitting X! So I ended up just uninstalling the game because I wasn't able to enjoy it, so yeah, got rid of it. And this isn't cheating, because it wasn't working. But I did go for another game. Dungeon Keeper 2. I feel like it should have been called Dungeon to Keep. But whatever. So after negotiating between the Xbox app and the EA app, I was able to get the game going. I selected all the options I wanted and watched the intro. It's pretty long. I had no idea what was happening because I may have been watching some idiots play WWE 2K or something like that. So with everything done, I started the campaign. I have no idea what this game is, so this opening game tutorial was my first interaction with this game. So it turns out it's a real-time strat game, like Halo Wars or Balloon Tower Defense. So I couldn't really understand what the guy was saying. It was kind of a pain to figure out what was happening, but also the text was a pain to read. Ugh, I fucking hate text. But I got there. I mined some gold and eventually got the next stage of the game sugared, I guess. I was told to go mine this crystal thing, so I sent my minions to dig the tunnel to get to it. Turns out, I didn't need to mine the crystal. I just needed to own it. By owning it, I got a goblin! And with those goblins, I had to make them a bedroom. And, I just sent the minions to go dig out the area for the room. And it was pretty fast. And, with the room made, I then was told to get some food for those twats. So I made out this chicken thing and I had them feast on it. With that done, I got attacked by some dwarves. And guess what? I don't know how combat works in this game. And spoiler alert, I never do. To the point, I still don't understand the combat of this game. And it's done. I played my hour of the game. I'm still questioning, do I send a cannon fodder or do the minions automatically find the enemy? With the dwarves dead, it was time to focus on their boss. So I told the minions to dig straight up ahead, and guess what? I found it. The boss came out and I had no idea what to do. So I just watched as the knight kicked the shit out of the goblins. Okay, that's a lie. I don't know what happened. I can't understand any of this shit. It's just a shit ton of red circles by the knight. Eventually the knight dies, and this horny guy appears and took his gemstone. Mission 1 done, I think. So with some new unlocks, a library and a training room, I went to the next mission. What the fuck? I feel very confused about what just happened. Anyway, after skimming the mission summary, I put my name on the score list. I don't know why. And I started the next mission. So the next mission begins. I need more money, gotta get more gold. So I sent the minions to go get the gold and then realized I already had max gold. So with that knowledge, I sent the minions to make space for all the gems I was going to need for this level. So I made the training room and the library, and with the library I got a warlock. Then I made it bigger, because the bigger the library is, the more warlocks we can fit in there. And then remembered that these fuckers need to sleep and eat. So I made the bedrooms and the chicken room. Then realised the warlocks give me spells. And I got to summon more minions, which is great. So made a few more minions to help with the mining. And what was the first job I hear you cry? Extend the chicken room. Apparently I need to scale the chickens with the population. Which in hindsight makes sense. Then about the same time as the pin job, I got a smite. As in, I got a lightning spell. And as I started using the lightning spell, I found out if I put the warlocks in the training room, I get better spells. Like, the spells I have level up. So I wanted to level up all the spells. By this point, I was told to end the mission. So I dug my way over to where we kind of told the knight base was, and all my dudes ran away. I tried dropping a few goons over by the enemy, but nothing happened. I just started smiting people because I couldn't do anything else. I think it worked because the enemies were wiped out, but I have no idea. And I was kind of always I was on the right trail because after I wiped out the bad guys, I got attacked by a knight. The bad showed up and I didn't know what to do, so I just spammed the smite. In hindsight, I should have waited for the boss to get near the cannon fodder, because when you smite the target, they fall on their arse. So I just went with it, and I don't know. I didn't lose, so I guess I won. I guess the demon dude spawning in is a bit of a giveaway. So what did I unlock? A bank and a workshop, with the workshop giving me access to doors and tunnels. Well, that guy has nice piercings, I guess. So the next mission, we have to deal with some money-loving dude. So how did I start this one? I mined into the portal. I got some gold. I mined space out for a room. First thing out the portal was this wasp thing, kind of a scout. And then the first room was a bedroom, because why the fuck not? Then I extended it as it was getting a lot of new creatures joining us. And then with the workshop, I just got it off the workshop. But I had no idea how to build it. So I just kind of fucked it up. With the workshop, I started putting some doors down and a few turrets. Realizing I may need a lot more space, I started carving out more of the cave. With the gold reserves being mined up, I remembered that if I used up all the gold, the big bad will come at me. And I don't think I'm ready for the big bad yet. So I procrastinated and I made a chicken room. Because food was needed, but not anymore. It was no longer an issue. And there's a wee gap between the chicken room and the workshop. I put a treasury down there. I don't know how much that does, but it took in gold, which is all I needed it for. Eventually a thief showed up, but it was kind of easy to remove because of lightning strikes. At this point I realised that the workshop hadn't built anything, and realised I made it too small, so I had to make it bigger! And also I also added a warlock room to get some more upgrades for my spells. I sent the miners out and continued making more workshops to just try and get the turrets up and running. So while I waited for the workshop to get extended, I added some more turrets, but a thief came by and I kind of worked out, and this was kind of a warning for the night coming out as well. I'd used up quite a lot of the gold by this point, and yeah, the night came at me. Still, not understanding how the combat works, I just started smiting the boss when it got close to any turret, even a couple that weren't built yet. I don't know if this was effective, but I did it, so it doesn't matter. The knight came to the gate of the base, and I kind of don't know what happened. All I know is the demon was summoned and took back the gem, so I assume that means the knight died. At this point, I was ending the session. I was bored, the game didn't entertain me that much, and I was really hungry. So I just kind of skipped all the cutscenes, because I knew I was uninstalling this game. I kind of knew that after the first mission. But, look, in all honesty, if you're into these kind of real-time strat games, you'll probably enjoy it. I just didn't really get the combat, so it meant that I didn't know what was happening quite a lot. And when you don't know what's happening in combat means nothing and it gets boring. So, with that, that's the video. I hope, like the video, subscribe, and if you can't be bothered doing either of them, just watch another video, because, why not?